Good morning, everybody. Man, I feel like I got into a fight with Apollo Creed. I just am feeling rough. But we are here. We are doing this. I've just been up for the past 40 minutes or so, just praying and reading my Bible. Oh my gosh, I have hair in my face. There it is. And even though I feel like poop, and I probably look like poop, I just feel really just calm and at peace. If you guys are in my apartment right now, it is so quiet. It's so quiet. Anyway, I was looking on Facebook after I posted my video, and I'm not sure when this status was posted, if it was before or after, but I didn't see it until after I posted my video. And it was from a mentor of mine, and the director that was actually at Master's Commission. His name's Adam. Adam, I don't know if you watch these, but you're awesome, and I love you and Amber so much. And he said this: discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. And then he did #excellence. And that hit me because it's so true. And I'm hoping I'm interpreting this right. If I'm not, let me know. But this is what throughout thinking about it and chewing on it, this was what I came up with. That's so true, because discipline, I was always taught that it's like a pattern of behavior that you create for an outcome. Well, I didn't say that right. It's to correct behavior, bad behavior. Bruce, you're fine. But it's also to, learn. And you can't learn anything like this. It's gonna take time. And it's are you willing to put in that work every single day for your goals? And it doesn't have to be just with your relationship with God. It could be with anything, with your finances. It could be promotions at work. It could be anything. But are you going to be disciplined enough to see that through? What do you want most in life? What's going to take to get you there? And are you willing to step up and to take that journey? Because it is not a fun journey. I remember Amber Haugen used to talk about mundane things. Do you hear my cat in the background? And doing the daily things is kind of mundane, but God is so in the mundane moments just as much as he is the emotional and Jesus moments. So that's kind of cool. Just knowing that God can meet you at every step of the journey. And like I said last night, what he calls forth, he will sustain. And yeah, I just thought that status was really good. Sorry, I'm super tired, but we're still doing this thing. And by the way, if you guys don't journal, because for me, I used to be a really internal processor. I have become the opposite. I am an external processor, and I need to talk out loud sometimes, and sometimes my thoughts don't make sense. But I'm getting there, and that is the purpose for journals. It doesn't matter if you are a guy. It's not like a diary. It's It's a way to put your thoughts down. That way you can communicate it better, which is something I'm working on. And I came across this verse in Proverbs. It's Proverbs 2. Proverbs 2. Which I used to be really good at reading a proverb a day, but that's a different story for a different day. So I just thought I'd read on my squeaky ball Proverbs 2, and it's called The Moral Benefits of Wisdom. My son, if you accept my words and store up my commands within you, turning your ear to wisdom and applying your heart to understanding, indeed, if you call out for insight and cry aloud for understanding, and if you look for it as for silver and search for what is hidden, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God. I'll read the rest. For the Lord gives wisdom, from his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. He holds success in store for the upright, and he is a shield to those whose walk is blameless. Struggle City here. For he guards the course of the just and protects the way of his faithful ones. Then you will understand what is right and just and fair. Every good path for wisdom will enter your heart, and knowledge will be pleasant to your soul. Discretion will protect you, and understanding will guard you. Wisdom will save you from the ways of wicked men, from men whose words are perverse, who have left the straight paths to walk in dark ways, who delight in doing wrong and rejoice in the perverseness of evil, whose paths are crooked, and who are devious in their ways. Wisdom will save you also from the adulterous woman, from the wayward woman with her seductive words, who has left the partner of her youth and ignored the covenant she made before God. Surely her house leads down to death, and her paths to the spirits of the dead. None who go to her return or attain the paths of life. Thus you will walk in the ways of good and keep paths of the righteous. For the upright will live in the land, and blameless will remain in it. But the wicked will be cut off from the land, and the unfaithful will be torn from it. So lots happening here, but I love verse 1 through 5, when it says, my son, if you accept my words and store up my commands within you, turning your ear to wisdom and applying your heart to understanding, indeed, if you call out for insight and cry aloud for understanding, and if you look for it as for silver and search for it as hidden treasure, I'm so sorry, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God. And I think that's just so perfect. My mom, she is one of the most incredible people when it comes to like searching after the things of God. Like, she blows me away just from what her life used to be to what it is now, and just she always encouraged me to go in like my secret place or wherever that may be, even if it's just being alone. It doesn't have to be like a secret place, but like, you know, I would always go to my closet because it was quiet and I could be alone. And I just remember thinking about like what she said, and she used to tell me like it's like searching for treasure, and it really is. And that you can't just like, you need a plan, you need a map. And I don't know, this verse is just like stuck with me for a really long time, because I think that's like that is my deepest desire, is to know the things of God, and that like have the knowledge of God, and that's precious to me. yeah, I really love this verse. And I think it applies so well with this journey that I'm on right now, seeking, and you look for it as for silver and search for it as hidden treasure. This is embarrassing. I just think that this is incredible. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about this verse, or if you have anything to add. I think it'd be fun to have like discussions with people about it. If you guys picked out something different than I picked out, again, that was from Proverbs 2. And it was, the part I really put emphasis on was 1 through 5. But the whole verse is awesome. And there's lots of good nuggets in there. But let me know. Yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. And that you guys stay warm because it's chilly out there. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.